Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle. And it's called Coloring Book Number 9, The Corridor by Blackjack Fitz. And I'm a big fan of the coloring book series, so let's see what this one is going to be. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill every row, column, ooh, we can get a column eventually. Column and box. Well, maybe again get a box here with the digits 1 through 9 without repeats. Digits on a gray line must be read the same forward and backwards. So if it reads one way this way, it has to read the same this way, right? Similarly for this line, if it reads the same this way, it has to read the same this way. So as an example, it could be 3 and 3, right? Because it reads the same one way as it does the other way. And these are called palindrome lines. And all the gray lines are palindrome lines. We also have digits separated by a black dot are in a 1-to-2 ratio. And digits separated by a white dot are consecutive. And these are called Kropke dots. Both the black and the white versions are both called Kropke dots, and they have different varying rules, which are specifically that a black dot separates two digits which have a 1-to-2 ratio, and a white dot separates digits that must be consecutive. So, for example, if this were a 2, this would have to be a 1 or 4 to maintain a 1-to-2 ratio. Excuse me. If this were, say, a 6, this would have to be a 5 or 7 to make sure that these digits are consecutive between these dots. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. So let's start coloring these digits. I'm going to start coloring this column because, well, it seems to be a good starting point. And this is blue. So this one has to match, okay, these all match something in column 4, right? So this is low, this is medium, this is dark, this is green, oops. This is pink, orange, red, and this must be yellow. So the remaining digit in column 3 has to be blue. So this is blue. We know the medium gray has to be one of these two, or sorry, these 3, but it cannot be here because it would see that. So this has to be, this cannot be medium gray, so medium gray has to be one of those 2. Similarly, green could be one of these 3. Pink is one of these 3, but it can't be that one, so it has to actually be one of those 2. Red has to be one of these 3. Yellow, again, cannot be here or here, so it must be one of those 2. And what else do we know? Light gray is one of these 3. Okay. This cannot be blue because it has to match that. It can't be light and it can't be medium gray. So it has to be one of the lower ones. So this is specifically orange, red, or yellow. Similarly, these two cannot be any of these 3 digits. And it can't be any of these, obviously, so this must be orange, yellow, or red. Therefore, the remaining digits must be blue, light, or medium gray. So this is blue, light, or medium, and these two must be blue, light, or medium. That means the remaining digits in box 7 have to be dark green or pink. And these are dark green or pink. Again, this must be red, orange, and yellow. These are red, orange, and yellow. So this must be green or pink. And these have to be dark green or pink. Okay, what else does that mean? This cannot be red, yellow, or blue. Blue cannot be here. Oh, where can blue be in row 7? Cannot be any of these because it sees that one. Cannot be here. I guess it could be here. So this could be blue here. So we kind of need to have a separate one here. Let's remove the reds from there. Let's remove the coloring all on this one. So this is very similar to the other side, right? So let's start a different coloring scheme. Yeah. These are the same. 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 These are the same, and these are the same. So this must be the same as that one. Again, this sees these. This one is the same as that digit, and it sees all 6 of those. This is a little bit less restrictive. This sees the same as those. This is the same as that one, sorry. These two are the same as those two. And they all see these digits. So this must be, for these, it has to be these colors. So this must be then pink, yellow, and magenta or something. And these have to be these colors, brown, light blue, and pink. So this is brown, light blue, or pink, and this is not magenta, brown, light blue, or purple. And this is brown, light blue, or purple. I'm not sure I like this other alternative scheme. Maybe we should just make them letters. So green does have to be one of those 3. Oh, this can't be orange or pink or red, yellow, blue. So this has to be green or one of the grays, right? So this is green or one of the grays. None of these can be green, pink, or orange. And it can't be dark or medium. So it could be light red, yellow, blue. And this is light red, yellow, blue. Hmm. This then cannot be light, medium, or dark, and it can't be blue or yellow. So it could be red, and it could be green, pink, or orange. So this is the same as that. Red has to be one of these three. Yellow cannot be here, but yellow could be either of these two. Actually, it has to be one of those two, but that doesn't help us much. Mm. Okay, so let's color these then. So it could be any of the lower ones, but this one can't be blue because this one sees blue. Uh, these can be any of the top row or the bottom rows. This cannot be dark though. And these can be any of the top 6 colors. But this can't be orange. What can this be? Cannot be green or pink, red or yellow. So it could be any of the grays. It could be orange or blue, right? Any of the grays, orange and blue. Um, hmm. So 2 out of these 3 are in a 1-to-2 ratio. Um, one of these 3 is light. One of these 2 is medium. That's interesting. Okay. So what does that mean? We do know this blue is in a 1-to-2 ratio with something. So let's assume this is a blue, right? What does that mean, though? Dark cannot be any of these, obviously. Cannot be that one because it's the same as that. Therefore, the dark has to be one of those three. That doesn't really tell us much, but... So... Hmm. We know medium has to be one of these two. Um... So this could be blue and light. It could be light and medium, or medium and blue. So if this is blue and light, we don't know anything about this then. It could be just two completely separate ones. It could be, so it could be 3-6 with 1-2, or 3-6 with 2-4, or 3-6 with 4-8. We just don't have any information if that's the case. Um, One thing we do know is this can't be 1, though, because if this were 1, this would have to be 2, which would force that to be 2 and that to be 1, and then 1 would be consecutive with a digit, which isn't 1 or 2. That doesn't really tell us much. If this is not blue and light. Okay, so if this is blue and light and these are just two completely separate ones, then this has to be, like, say this was 3-6. This would have to be light. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I see something. This can never be blue, light, or medium because it would see all three of these digits, and therefore it would break one of them if it were blue, light, or medium. So this has to be specifically red, yellow, or dark. Similarly here, it cannot be light or medium because it would then break all of these cells. So it cannot be light or medium. This has to be green, pink, or dark. These cannot be orange, red, or yellow because, again, it would see all three of those. Whoops. No red or yellow, essentially. And this can't be red or yellow because it sees all three of those too. Red, orange, or yellow. Hmm. So yellow could be one of these two, one of these two, or one of these two. Um, if yellow is this one, that means this would be yellow, which would force that to be yellow. If yellow is one of these two, actually both of these, it would have to be here and here. And if yellow is these two, it could be either of these. So those still work. Oh, this is dark, right? So this can never be dark. So this is always the dark here, which means this can't be dark and this can't be dark. Okay. This is medium, and it's with something else. Hmm. Hmm. Remaining digits here have to be the non-gray colors. But this can't be green because of this green. So this is yellow, blue, red, orange, and pink. Um, this can't be dark because it sees that dark. This can't be dark because it sees that dark. So neither of these can be dark. This can't be dark here. This can't be dark here. These can't be dark because they have to be those two cells. And they see the dark. So one of these two is a dark, which means one of these two is a dark. So neither of these two can be dark. So either this is dark and that has to be dark, or this is dark, in which case the dark has to be here. So one of these two is dark. This cannot be dark, and this cannot be dark, and this can't be dark. And this can't be dark. So dark then. Okay. Right. So these two can't be dark because they have to match those two digits. So that's not dark. These can't be dark because of that. Again, we know these two have to be, one of these two has to be dark because it can't be here, can't be here, can't be here or here. Therefore, none of these are dark, none of these are dark. One of these two has to be dark, and it specifically cannot be here, so this can't be, this has to be dark, which means this cannot be dark, which forces this to be dark, which means this cannot be dark, this has to be the dark. So since this can't be dark anymore, this can't be dark, which means this can't be dark. This cannot be red or yellow, and it has to be the dark, which forces this to be dark. Okay. Hmm. These can't be green, and this can't be green, which means we know one of these three is green, which means one of these three is green. So this cannot be green in the rest of the box, but it still could be a lot of things. So blue, yellow, pink, orange. This can't be blue though. Pink, orange, red, yellow, blue. And that could be any of those. So all the darks are set. So red has to be one of these two. Whatever digit is here, it cannot be any of these three, right? So it can't be here, can't be here. It has to match the other, the non-medium one has to match one of these two. The possibilities are green, pink, orange, red, and yellow. So one of these two is red. So either this is red or this is red. And if this is red, this has to be red. So this cannot be red either way. Where is yellow? Yellow has to be one of these two, right? Which means this cannot be yellow, and this can't be yellow, because one of these two has to be yellow. These can't be yellow. So again, yellow's here or yellow's here. If these two are yellow, then this becomes yellow, and then this is yellow. If these two are yellow, wait, hold up, no. If this is yellow, so again, okay, so none of these can be yellow, which is fine. These cannot be yellow. This is specifically dark, so it can't be yellow. This can't be yellow because one of these three would be yellow, and these see all three of these cells. Similarly here, these three all see all three of those cells. If this is yellow and that's yellow, that means this is yellow and that's yellow. If this is yellow and that's yellow, hold up. If this is yellow and that's yellow, that forces this to be yellow, which makes that a yellow. If these two are yellow, that means this has to be yellow and that has to be yellow. So either this is yellow or this is yellow. This can never be yellow, and therefore this can never be yellow. So if these two are yellow, So this one sees both of these two, this yellow and that yellow. So therefore this can never be yellow. This should be able to be green. I don't know why. It cannot be yellow though. Okay. What are these colors? Cannot be red, yellow, or dark. So it could be light, medium, green, pink, orange, or blue, which would match these. So then light, medium, green, pink, orange. Green, pink, orange, and blue. This can't be orange or pink, though. So this can't be orange or pink. These... Okay, this is a little too complex. Let's go simplify a little bit more. This is green, light, or medium. This is blue, light, or medium. This is green or pink. This is blue, green, or pink. I think that means we have... So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And then these are the same. These are the same. That's too few, unfortunately. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So green and pink, light and medium. That's 4, 4 there, and then added blue. That's 5. Hmm. Okay, let's go back to this then. Again, it could be light, medium. Cannot be dark. It could be green, pink, orange, or blue. So this could be light, medium, pink, orange, or blue. There's no pink or orange here, so this can't be pink or orange. This, again, cannot be red, orange. So it could be light, medium. Cannot be dark. Could be green, pink, orange, yellow, obviously, or blue. So then this is everything but dark and red. And it cannot be orange or pink, so this can't be orange or pink. Hmm. This could be a lot of things, unfortunately, so... let's just color them in, I guess. Everything but dark red and orange. Same here. Everything but dark red. Well, it's actually a lot fewer. So no dark, no orange, red, yellow, or blue. So it could be light, medium, green, or pink. Ah, okay. Orange cannot be here or here. So orange has to be one of these two colors, which means this cannot be orange, which means this can't be orange. Right, so orange is one of these two. This again could be light, medium. It cannot be green or pink because we have a green-pink pair. Actually, this can't be green or pink. Well, there you go. So this, okay. This cannot be green or pink, which means this can't be green or pink. So this is red, which means red cannot be any of these. Red can't be either of these two. Red cannot be either of these. This can't be green or pink. This can't be green or pink. So either this is pink or this is pink, which means this can never be pink. This has to be red, so this can't be red. This is only light orange or medium. And it cannot be orange. So this is light or medium. Orange is one of those. So this is red. Did that make sense? Okay, so again, cannot be green or pink. This can't be orange. This can't be orange. So one of these two is orange. So this can't be orange then, and it can't be yellow. It can't be any of the lights because it matches here. Can't be blue or yellow. Can't be green or pink because this is green or pink. Where is pink in this box? Cannot be any of these because they match these two. This one can't be because either this is pink or this is pink. Right? Because one of these two is pink, which means one of these two is pink, so this can't be pink. These two match here, which both see pink. This one matches here, which sees pink. This can't be because it sees pink there. Therefore, this is the only pink left. So this is pink, which makes this pink. So this can't be pink here. This is green then, which means none of these can be green. Where is the green in box 9? It has to be here. So this is green, which means this has to be the corresponding green. So these can't be green, this can't be green, and this can't be green. Where's the green in the remaining row 7? It has to be here. So this is green here. These can't be green. So this is green, which makes that green. This is green. So either this is green or this, and these can't be pink anymore. Okay. Either way, one of these is green or one of these is green. So this one of these two is green, so this cannot be green here. Um, okay, if these are orange, this is forced to be orange, which means that's orange. And neither of these could be orange. If these are orange, hold up, let's okay, where is red in row 7? It can only be here. So this is red, right? Because none of these can be red. This because it matches here, and therefore it sees that. This because it matches here, and that's red. Also, that's red. This can't be... I mean, well, yeah. So these two are already accounted for. This can't be red because of that. This can't be red because of that. Also, we have a blue, light, and medium triplet in row 6, which eliminates blue, light, and medium in the rest of the row. So this cannot be blue, light, or medium. This has to be a yellow, which means this has to be yellow. So this can't be yellow here. This then has to be blue, light, medium, pink, red, orange. Okay. This is then blue, light, cannot be medium, so this can't be medium. Pink, orange, oops. Pink, orange, and red, right? Remaining digits here, or colors, are all the grays except for dark and yellow and blue. And those are fine. Um, this can't be pink because of this pink, so this can't be pink. Pink we know is one of those two. This could be many things. So it could be Cannot be green because this is green. Can't be yellow, I guess, because this is yellow. Oh, interesting. Hmm. This is specifically red or orange. And we know red and orange are consecutive with each other. So that means the red or the orange must be in the middle, at least. So again, interesting. Okay. This is either light, medium, or orange. What does that mean? I'm not really sure. Hmm. If this is orange, that means this has to be the corresponding orange, which means that's the corresponding orange. So then these two must be orange, which makes that orange and that orange. That's fine. So then blue would have to be with orange. This would have to be with light or medium. So blue would be 2 or 4 because it would be between two unique numbers with a 1 to 2 ratio. This would then be pink and medium, which would force this to be green. This would be green then. Oh, one of these two is green. Oh. Hmm. Well, actually, that doesn't tell us anything. Okay, that's fine. Uh, what would that make this, though? Hmm. Actually, this wouldn't necessarily be blue. In fact, we know none of these can be blue. So because none of those can be blue, one of these two has to be blue, which means this cannot be blue, and this cannot be blue. Oh, that's interesting. So one of these two is blue, one of these two is blue. Okay. Where is this digit? So let's label this A. If this is A, this is A. One of these two is A. These can't be A, so this has to be the corresponding A, which makes that an A. Which means this has to be the corresponding A there. This can't be A, so A is one of these two. A has to be here. So has to be here, which means this cannot be blue or yellow. A has to be corresponding here, too. So A has to correspondingly be one of those two. We're not sure which. So this is A. Yellow's one of those two. That's fine. This will label B, I guess. So B has to be here, which has to be here, which means it must be here. Okay. What else do we know? B can't be here. So B has to be one of these two. This can't be B. This can't be B. These can't be B because they're not blue, light, or medium. So this has to be a B. Since this is B, this can't be B, so this must be a B. Which means this can't be B, so this has to be B. And then B is one of these three. That's fine. B then has to be one of these three. And then it's either light, medium, or it's blue. So it's one of those four, which is pretty broad. Okay. Ah, this can't be B. Because that would match here. So this is not B. So this is an AB pair here. So we know specifically this is A or B, and this is A or B. So this cannot be, right, because this can't be A or B, this can't be A or B. So an A or B has to be in this column here. So this must be medium then. Because it has to be one of A or B, which is blue, light, or medium, and this can't be any other color. So this has to be medium, which means this can't be medium. This has to be orange or pink. This can't be medium. This can't be medium. So this can't be medium. And the medium has to be A or B. So this can't be medium either. Okay. So one of A or B is medium. This is the other one. This then has to be blue or light. Right? Yeah. One of these is pink. That's fine. This is pink or that's pink. One of these two is red. So that means one of these two is red. So this can never be red then. Pink is one of those two. That's fine. Um, hmm. If this is orange, that means this is orange. One of these four is orange. One of these two is pink. One of these five is blue. So let's label this C. This is C, which makes that a C. So one of these two is a C. The other one is one of these three, right? C can be any of these four. One of these is C. One of these is C. So this is, one of these is C also. I guess this could be, no, this cannot be B. This actually could be C though. C is one of these two. And then C has to be one of these four. This has to be A, B, or C. It's fine. A and C are in a 1-to-2 ratio. Okay, if this were red and this were red. No, if this were red and this were red. This red eliminates those two from being red. So this can no longer be red. And this can no longer be red. Therefore, that would be red. But then both of these would be red. And that would be a contradiction. So this cannot be red. This cannot be red, which forces this to be the only red. So this is red, which makes this red. So this can no longer be red, which means this can't be red. And this can't be red. So this can't be red. Well, now we know this has to be red. And this has to be red. Similarly, if this is orange and this is orange, that eliminates both possibilities from these being orange. So this can't be orange. This can't be orange. This is blue or pink. This is blue or pink. This can no longer be C. And this can no longer be C. So, C is one of these three and one of these two, which means this can never be C. C is one of these two or one of these two. So either this is C or this is C, which means one of these two is C, which means this can never be C. So since this can never be C, therefore cannot be blue. So this has to be green, which means this cannot be green. This can't be green, so this is pink, which makes this not green. So this is, sorry, this not pink, which is green. This can't be green, so it's pink, which means this can't be pink, so this is green. This can't be pink anymore. Um, okay. So either this is C, or this is C. So if these two are C's, this must be C and that must be C, which means it's blue or light. That's fine. If these two are C's, and this would have to be pink then, if that's the case. If these two are C's, oh, where's the blue in column 5? This cannot be blue. That's interesting. So if this were C, this has to be the corresponding C, right? Because it cannot be either of these. But this can't be blue. So therefore, this would be the corresponding C, but it can't be blue. So therefore, I don't think these can ever be C. So therefore, this is not C, which means this can't be C, which means this has to be C, which means this is a C. So this is C, this is C. This can't be C. Therefore, this is not orange. This is not orange. So this must be an orange, which means this can't be orange. This is yellow. This can't be yellow, so this is orange. This is obviously C. This is C, which means this can't be yellow. So where's the yellow? It has to be one of those two. So this is yellow, which means neither of these can be yellow. This can't be light. These are all orange, so this can't be orange. These have to be the orange remaining. So this is a BC pair, then. We don't know which one's which. This can't be C. Obviously, this has to be specifically A or B. This can't be C. This has to be yellow. So A and C are in a 1-to-2 ratio, and B and C are in a 1-to-2 ratio. Which means that C has to be in between. We also know A or, well, if this was, C has to be in between, and A or B could be in between. We're not sure which. So A, B, and C all have to be in some sort of interesting, it has to be 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. And this has to be 1 or 8, essentially, which is pink or orange. This is pink or orange. This is pink or orange. So then this has to be 2 or 4, right? Which makes these 2 or 4. If this is 1, this is the other one, right? So, oh, this has to be orange because there's no other place for orange. So this has to be orange, which means this can't be orange. This is pink. This can't be pink. And pink cannot be 2, so this can't be 1. Um, Orange. Okay, so red is in between. But red cannot be 1, 2, 4, or 8. So if orange were 1, red would have to be 2, but then this wouldn't work. So orange has to be 8. So all the oranges, which means not... this has to be yellow to correspond with that, and therefore this is orange, which means this can't be orange. This is blue. This can't be blue. This is orange. Oops. All the oranges must be 8. And red then has to be 7. Because red is in between orange and light. Sorry, dark. So red is 7. Darks are 6. Therefore, the mediums are all 4. This must be 1 and 2 specifically. So this is a 1, 2 pair. This is 1, 2, or 4. These are all 1, 2, or 4. Okay, so let's lowercase these. So this is C, this is A, and this is B. This is A, this is C. These are all A, these are all C, these are all B. And we don't know what this is. Okay. This is 1, 2, and 4. The green then has to be 3 or 5. We're not sure which. This is 1 or 2. Well, it cannot be 1 because it would have to be next to 2 then, and pink is not 2. So this must be 2. So blue has to be 2. So this is 2. This has to be 1. The A then has to be 4. So these are 4. This is 4. Pink has to be 3. Green has to be 5. Yellow must be 9. This is 4 then, which means these can't be 4. So 4 has to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 2. So this is 2, 4, which forces B to be 1. Okay, so this is 2 also. So this can't be blue. This is pink. This then has to be 4 and is the remaining... So A is 4. So this has to be 4. So this is not light. This is not light. A is the not light. So this has to be the light. This can't be medium. This has to be 1, and this is 1. This is 4. This is 2 and 4. So B has to be the 1. So B has to be light. And C has to be blue. Alright, so this is not blue, and this is not light. This is not light. So C has to be 2, and then B has to be 1, and this, oh, this is not light. All the mediums, this is not light either, are 4. Not green, 4. And huzzah! We solved it. Very interesting how the patterns worked out, right? I particularly liked actually that we got the elimination of the oranges and the reds and the yellows from these settings because they had to see both, essentially. Right? So that was pretty cool. And then this one was interesting, where it had to be a certain situation. And then we labeled one of these an A, B, and C because we knew it was specifically. And therefore we tried making this a C, which made that a C, which meant that. But that wouldn't work because this couldn't be blue. That was interesting. Challenging, definitely hard, but still fun. And I hope you enjoyed this solve. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.